Good day, everyone. Here's the life again. I had to make this introductory kind of lackluster. I'm actually on the move, if you can see. Kind of booking it right now. I'm a little late because today was supposed to be a test that I was supposed to take.
There's a speed trap ahead.
I was actually supposed to be taking my COVID-19 test today at CVS Pharmacy in downtown Atlanta. As I previously stated, I'm running behind, so it's about 2 o'clock now. I'm supposed to be there at 2:30. So let's see how I do. And I'm going to record as much as humanly possible, as much as they let me do. And you guys can see the process and see how it goes and maybe see some good results, I hope. Honestly, if it's bad results, you'll be seeing a different side of me. But let's see how it goes. These tests have been kind of in high demand, as y'all know. It's been harder to get this test than it's been to get a pair of Jordan Retro 12s, honestly.
To State Street Northwest.
Alright, so what I probably didn't get on camera, but I'm trying to capture as much as possible. They're keeping everyone in their vehicles. And really, they don't even want you to roll your window down. I tried to roll the window down to show my ID. They backed up like 16 feet. So, I mean, I don't blame them. It's a new virus and nobody wants to bring it home to their families. But, you know, maybe be a little bit more subtle, but, you know, to each his own. And it's a few cars here. Honestly, I think they said at this location they do about 1,000 tests a day. And right now it's probably 30 cars in line to take the test, which it's weird because there's some cars with more than one person in it, like 2 and 3 people. Are they all taking the test? Because if one has it, technically you don't have to take the other 2 tests. If one person got it, you in the same car, you probably got it too. So that should save them a couple tests right there. But I digress. they have instructions. I don't know if you guys can read that. Windows rolled up. Tune in to FM 88.9.
This message will now repeat. Welcome to the COVID-19 mobile testing site. Testing is by appointment only. Please have your Georgia identification and appointment information ready to display. Listen carefully to the following instructions. Do not exit your vehicle. There are no public restrooms on site. Please do not roll down your windows unless directed by testing officials. You will be guided to testing stations by site workers. Please stay in your directed lane and watch for pedestrians. When speaking with testing officials, please roll down your window only a few inches and wear a mask if you have one. Once testing is complete, please wait in the designated area with your engine off. A testing official will deliver your results via the phone number you provided at registration. Once you receive your results, please exit the parking deck immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. This message will now repeat.
Alright, so you guys pretty much get the gist. Stay in the car, follow instructions. I think I can handle that, at least for now. Another big thing I kind of thought about while I was sitting here waiting to go in line. A lot of people are laid up, a lot of new couples, a lot of people who are within like their first or second years of dating that just want to be around each other since they have a few weeks off. And I remember back when they had the ice storm and they shut down the city a few weeks ago, there were a lot of kids that came from that shelter in place order. So I'm wondering the after effects of the little corona laid upness. There's gonna be a lot of corona babies going around. What month is it now? It's April now. So let's see, what's 9 months from April, not including like premature babies. Let's just do full term. Around January, we're gonna see a lot of new kids running around, little corona babies.
Please do not roll down your windows unless directed. Please stay in your directed lane and watch for pedestrians. When speaking with testing officials, please roll down your window only a few inches and wear a mask if you have one.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a medical questionnaire. You're going to answer these questions for me.
Okay.
The most important thing is I need a legible cell phone number, okay? Because what we're going to do is, I'll go ahead and give it to you. What we're going to do is, after the swabbing, we're going to put you in a parking spot and we're going to call you with the results today. That way you don't leave here without your results.
Cool.
Good?
Sounds good.
All right. So when you fill that out, you'll also put your ID with it. Then you'll put your ID in that questionnaire right here in the corner of your dash. That way my girl can come up, she can create your medical file without having to have the face-to-face.
Cool.
I'm also going to give you some information. It's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable when you get to the swabbing station, okay? Read over that after you answer your medical questionnaire.
Okay.
And then if you'll just stay to the left as much as possible for me, that way the closer you are to the tables, the easier it is for my nurse practitioner to reach across.
Gotcha.
Also, when you get to the tables, let us direct you, okay? All right.
Sounds
Are we
good.
good?
Sounds good.
All right. You go ahead and roll your window back up.
All right, so I tried to get most of it at least recorded. I didn't want to put a camera in the guy's face. These people were just trying to work, so a lot of people are still uncomfortable about being on camera. I had to get used to it myself. But what happens is now they have this form. It's a questionnaire, which if you've had any corona questions at all in your mind and you Google any of them, it's the same questions. Just do you have a fever? Do you work in healthcare? Do you have a cough? Blah, blah, blah. So it's the exact same questions you've been asked 16 times. So I answered that. So I tried to show what they want you to do is to put our ID in the questionnaire on the dashboard. That way they don't have to go inside the car. Camera's probably shaky, so I couldn't see. But what's happening is they use a swab method, which is basically how they check for strep throat or flu or a lot of viruses. And using that swab instead of what would normally happen, a nurse doing a swab, we're gonna do it ourselves. So you're gonna take something around the same size as this pen, and you're gonna go and swirl it around, and swirl it around, put that in the tube, hand that to them, which I'm sure they're gonna wipe it down as soon as they get it. And yep, they got Clorox wipes right here on that table there. And we go to a parking spot apparently and wait there for a few minutes and see if we have corona. So in an effort to protect myself, I brought my own gloves, which I will now don. Right person. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so that part's done. I hope I went deep enough into my nose. It was always uncomfortable, but they got enough snot on there to know whether or not you got it. So now what I'm doing, they designated me to a parking spot. I'm lucky number 6. Right by like a snow plow type of thing. And they're just gonna call you on the phone and let you know if you're good or not. It's been about 15 minutes and I got my results back. Apparently they said they tried to call me, but for some reason they couldn't get through. I don't know why. But if you're ready for the big reveal, I will disclose that personal information. It's actually a good sheet that they printed the results on. It doesn't give like a lot of personal information. It's clear cut, so you can be a lay individual and still decipher it. So we ready? Here we go. Can we see that? Negatory, which I expected. So that's good. A new bill of health. Now, if I can only get past the obesity, the bad back, the turf toe, and the potential blindness, I'll be good to go.